What's up, YouTube gang? Thanks for clicking on another video. And if you're new here, I'm Christine. What's up? Um, don't forget, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Today's gonna be another story time of when I had a little sugar daddy. So I'm gonna just jump right into it because I don't have time. I gotta finish doing my hair. I gotta do my makeup and all that. So I was about 14 and I was living in that wealthy area. I was living in a wealthy area. Doesn't mean I was wealthy. We were just at that time and point we can afford a house with everything we wanted. But I was about 14 and when you're in the early teenage years, you go on social media and you find different things and you talk to different people. So at that time I found this guy. I'm gonna call him Keenan. So Keenan and we started talking. Mind you, he was like 35 and he knew my age. I told him, like, I never lied about my age. I always told people, like, yo, listen, I'm 14. Like, so I told him my age, he told me his, and then me and Keenan started talking, and then he was like, oh, I just been looking for somebody to talk to, da 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 da. You know how they try to trick you into talking to them and stuff like that. But I was bored, so I ended up just, like, I texted him every day. Like, it was nothing serious on my end. Like, I just saw him as somebody that can give me attention. That's what I saw it as, somebody that could give me attention. So basically, after that, we started talking day on. Like, we would talk on the phone in the morning, afternoon, night. Like, when I'm in the shower, he'll be there on the counter on the phone. I didn't have an iPhone, so it was an Android. It was just like regular call. He wasn't on FaceTime or anything like that. But at the time, he was working, I think, at Six Flags. I mean, this isn't like a all balling out sugar daddy. This is like a sugar daddy that got me what I wanted whenever I wanted it. So he worked at Six Flags, and we used to talk all the time. He used to get in trouble at work because of me. Yeah, and one time I didn't want to talk to him anymore because I started talking to somebody and I felt like it was wrong to keep leading him on. So as I stopped talking to him, he kept calling me and calling me and calling me, and one day I decided to answer. And I was like, hey, what's up, Keenan? Like, sorry I haven't been answering your call. Like, I've been busy. I lied, completely lied. Like, so he was like, oh, I just need you to talk to me. Like, just please talk to me. I'll get you what you want. At first, it didn't, like, pop in my head, like, I'll get you what you want. But, like, I was like, you know what? Like, I can't do him dirty like that. I'm gonna still talk to him. So I'm talking to him, and then he was like, oh, what do you want? Da 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 da. And we started talking about Six Flags. And I was like, I never been to Six Flags, which I never have been to Six Flags. I never been to Six Flags. I would really like to go. Maybe we could see each other. Da 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 da. I knew I was gonna see him, but like I would still use the Six Flags ticket to go to Six Flags. I just wouldn't want to see him. So he sent me a gold pass. A gold pass is where, I guess, well, this is what it said up there. I don't know if it's true or not. That I get front parking, any rides I want to go on, I could get on them, and I could go on before the park opens. So I could be there before the park opens, basically before anybody else is there. So I was like, oh, cool, that's dope. And your girl didn't have an iPhone, like I said. And I was telling him, like, at this point, I was like, all right, he's buying me what I want. Let's see. Let's put it to the test. Let's put it to the test, see if he's going to buy me what I want. I was like, hey, boo. Like, I texted him. I was like, hey, boo. He was like, hey, what's up? And then I was like, I've been thinking, like, my phone is disconnected and I'm using Wi-Fi and apps to call you and stuff. And I was like, I just need a phone. Like, I need a phone. He was like, what phone you want? I was like, at this time, the iPhone, I think it was like 5C, the color ones, the color iPhones were out. I was like, oh, can you buy me this one? Within a week, I had that phone. Within a week. So, like, I thought it wasn't true. Like, he wasn't going to buy me whatever I want. He just wanted my attention. But he brought it for me. And I was shook. At first, like, I was thinking, I was like, what address should I give him to send it? And at this time, my parents owned two houses. So, it was like, they rented a house and then they owned a house. So, in the winter, we would be at the house that we rented. And in the summer, we would be at the house that we owned because it had, like, a pool and all that. That was, like, our summer house. So, we would go back and forth between houses. So, I was like, nah, I can't do that. Because, like, what if he actually tries to stalk me? What if he's a stalker? What if he comes to my house and looks for me and stuff like that? Like, you never know with people online. So, I ended up calling my friend. I was like, hey, can I use your address for somebody to mail me something? She's like, oh, go ahead. I didn't give her details because then she would have said no too. But I'd rather set her up than set me up. Let me stop. But I gave it to her. That's where my Six Flags ticket went. That's where my phone went. He brought me shoes, clothes, like anything I wanted, I had it. And then after a while, I started feeling bad because I was never into that. I never did that in my life. I started feeling bad. And I decided to stop asking for things, stop receiving things, stop letting him send me things. I told him that I moved from that house so he wouldn't be able to send me anything. I got another phone number because he did connect my phone for me and he paid my bill and all that. This was going on for about like 2 months, and I felt like I was using him and I didn't like that. At first, yeah, I was a little kid, so I was like, oh yeah, you buy me whatever I want. But then, like, I don't know, I felt bad, so I was like, no, I can't do that, please stop. And then, like, that's why I stopped texting him. But then he had my Facebook, so he would always message me off of Facebook. He'll be like, why did you block me, da 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 da. I'm like, no, I just got a new number. Like, I used to text him and be like, I'm sorry, I can't do this, like, we can't talk or whatever. I felt like, if he's like me, I always, like, when I talk to somebody online, I always have that thought in my head, like, you're not gonna like me in person, so why are we even talking about relationship or how much we like each other when we haven't even met yet? Again, I had no intention to date him. It was just somebody that could give me attention, because, like, me, if I'm single, I need attention. I have to wake up to a good morning text. I have to go to sleep with good night beautiful. I have to have that attention. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to have a phone connected, you know? Because, like, I really didn't have friends like that. I didn't talk to much people because I was just always by myself. So that had happened, and he was begging me again, like, please talk to me, please talk to me. But, like, on my social media, I could wear makeup, I could put a filter, and boo, I look beautiful. Like, I look cute. But, like, in person, people could have a different thought. Like, in a picture, you might think I'm skinny with, like, big chest, and then in person, like, I'm fat. So I always had that in the back of my head, like, oh, you don't like me, we're just talking because you like what you see in this picture. Like, everybody has good angles, you feel me? Everybody has good angles. So that's how I put it to him, and I was like, listen, you're not gonna like me, da 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 da, so let's just cut it off there. I stopped talking to him. But that's how I am with everybody that I talk to from social media. Like, I'm always like, oh yeah, you might like me. I always tell them, like, within 5 conversations, I always tell them, I'm like, listen, what you see in the picture, like, you might not like me in person because I might not look like that, you know? Like, I may look thick and skinny, but I'm not skinny. And I always tell them that I'm chunky, like, I'm fat. And if you're willing to like me for who I am, then yeah, we could definitely talk. We could have something, we could have a vibe. But yeah, I never put myself out there, and I never want to be embarrassed to where I meet somebody and they just walk away from me. I never want to put myself into that predicament, and I wouldn't want anybody else to do that. So it's like, when I talk to somebody online, and this is for everybody, like, if you talk to somebody online and you have good looking pictures on your profile, make sure when you talk to them, you tell them how you really look and send them a picture with nothing, like, obviously with clothes, but like with no filter, nothing. Like, you could put a little bit of makeup on, but I'd rather say, like, go natural. Like, I'd rather have somebody look at me like this. Like, look at me like this. I got a big forehead, I got a widow's peak, my face is always red, like, I'm chunky, like, look at me, I'm chunky. I'd rather you look at me like that, honestly. But that's the time of my little sugar daddy, my little sweet thing. And yeah, that's really about it. I don't recommend anybody having a sugar daddy, because you never know. It could go good, it could go bad. Somebody could stalk you, somebody could break into your house, anything. I do not recommend it at all. I cut it off just for that, because 1, I didn't want to lead him on anymore, and 2, I didn't know if he was capable of coming to my house, breaking in and doing anything like that. But thanks for clicking on another video. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're new here, don't forget, and click the bell for notifications every time I post. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. That's really all I got to say. I'm not gonna hold you guys up anymore because I gotta get ready anyway. But bye, guys.